Hello everybody and welcome to week 7 of the summer reading program. It's crazy to think that we only have one more week of fun crafts and activities after this. Have you guys been enjoying it? I know I sure have. So today what we're going to be doing, if you've looked at your schedule, is we are going to be making beach sand slime. So for that, in your bag you're going to have a little bit of Sta-Flo in a container. It's kind of going to look like an interesting opaque. You're gonna have some glue, which will be this white one. You're gonna have some sand and a little bit of glitter. So this isn't included in the bag, but I highly recommend getting a bowl to mix everything in. It makes everything easier. I recommend a paper bowl or one you're planning to just pitch afterwards, because it's easier than having to clean it. Cleaning it's a pain, trust me. Speaking from personal experience. But I didn't have a paper bowl, so I've just got a plastic one here, which is decently easy to clean, and then a spoon or something else to mix with. And for this one I did find one that I can just throw away afterwards. So as always, I recommend putting down newspaper or paper towels or something to help kind of keep your space and area clean. And then let's just rock and roll right into the craft. I am super excited for this one, you guys. Okay, so let's start by taking our bowl, and you're going to want to go ahead and pour in your Sta-Flo. Actually, your glue. Let's start with glue now that I'm thinking about this. You're not going to want to pour in all your glue. You want to put in equal parts glue to Sta-Flo, although I'll be honest with you, I found that if you add a little more Sta-Flo than glue, so we'll add just probably about 2/3 of our glue, and then we'll save the rest of it because we have another project anyways. And then we're going to need more of that Sta-Flo to begin with. So let's go ahead and there we go. We've got our glue in there. And then we're going to go ahead and dump in our sand. And, oh, there we go. Trying not to make a mess. And our glitter. So we're just going to go ahead and mix those two together into the glue before we add the Sta-Flo, because really what the Sta-Flo is going to do, you guys, 1 minute, let me get this mixed. Okay. So this one's really great for like a stress, something to play with when you're stressed, which is great. Okay, so once we've added that, as you can see, it kind of looks like this, I don't know, gray, rocky goop. So we mix those together first because they're easier to homogenize, which means like to mix together equally without the Sta-Flo. Because really what the Sta-Flo does is it helps everything kind of just clump together. So we do it, I found that doing it after we've mixed anything else we're going to mix into our glue, it just works a little bit better. So once you've got that all mixed together or homogenized the way you want it, which I think this looks about perfect, I would start by adding probably most but not all of your Sta-Flo, like that. And then you're just going to very gently stir it. So this is where it comes in handy to have newspapers or something underneath, because this is going to want to, like, as you can see, this is kind of looking funky because the Sta-Flo, so what it has in it is starch. So it kind of makes everything stick together and clump together. Kind of like, I don't know if you guys have ever made like a jelly or like a gravy, but it's kind of what makes everything just stick together. Okay. So let's keep mixing and then let's try it out. So mine is still a little like wet. I don't know. Yeah, it's like, I don't know how to explain that. So when your slime isn't acting the way we want it to, I recommend just adding a little bit more Sta-Flo, because like I said, it helps everything stick together really nicely. And if you have rings on, I recommend taking them off before we get to this stage. I just now because we can kind of play with it a bit at this point. And as you can see, it's like, it's still really wet. So we're gonna add a little bit more Stay Flow. And you can either mix with your spoon at this point or your hands. We just wanted to do the spoon to initially mix and just kind of, you know, play with it a bit, help it get all ready to just stick together the way we want it to. Okay, everybody, so as you can see, I have my slime here. I'm loving it. It's giving me serious beach vibes, just kind of the texture, and oh yeah, it makes me really want to just go out to a lake or something and read a book with a sun hat. I tell you what. Okay, so as you can see, I did not fully use all of my Stay Flow. There is still some in there. I didn't end up needing it. Depending on how much glue you add really will depend on how much of the Stay Flow you'll end up needing. I guess I just didn't add as much glue as I thought I was gonna need, and it worked out perfectly. Though I would recommend, as you can see, my hands get pretty dirty. You're probably gonna wanna wash them before you keep playing with it, just because it's gonna keep sticking to what's already there. But if you clean up your hands, it's gonna be a lot better. So yeah, I am, oh guys, like texturally, this is amazing. Yeah, if you've had a really stressful week or day or summer, I highly recommend just playing with this for a little bit. My goodness. They really do let kids have all the fun. Just slime and, anyway, okay, sorry. Back to being professional. So, this has been week 7 of the 12 and Up summer reading program. I hope that you enjoy your beach sand slime as much as I do. I hope you get some serious beach vibes, maybe get some time to go out to the beach and read a book or go kayaking or something. Oh yeah, it's like one of the greatest things about summer. And I will see you guys all next week for the last, I know, right? I feel like it's flown by. The last summer reading activity of this summer.